Disclaimer: this is an imagination written by author's perspective. It has nothing to do with real life. It's only for entertainment purpose. I own the storyline and narration, so please don't copy and repost my work. Thank you. You woke up with pain in your whole body. When you opened your eyes, you saw your husband, Jungkook. Well, abusive husband. He is getting ready for his work. I mean, for his mafia work. He is a mafia leader and he is so dangerous. Not only for outer world, he is also dangerous for his own peoples too. His back is facing you and he is doing his hairs in front of mirror. Then he saw you through mirror. He smirked and turned towards you. You became scared when he come towards you. He came towards you and smiled and started caressing your hairs with sweet smile on his face. Last night he beat you mercilessly and now he is behaving so sweet and nice with you. Well, you didn't become shocked because of his sweet behavior because he always do this. In night he beat you and in morning he became so sweet which make you more scared because he behave like psycho. After admiring your weak face, he touched your cheeks and you hissed in pain because your left cheek have slap mark which is given by him last night. Jungkook, good morning queen. Get up lazy or else I'll give you another slap on your right cheek. He said and hold your cheeks tightly and your tears started flowing because of pain. Jungkook, now get up and make my breakfast. You nodded with teary eyes and got up from bed and went towards bathroom to do your morning routine. After completing your morning routine, you went downstairs and saw him sitting on the dining table waiting for his breakfast. He's playing with knife which make you scared. You quickly went to kitchen and started preparing his breakfast. He mostly liked pancakes and banana milk in his breakfast. That's why now you're preparing it for him. After preparing his breakfast, you went towards dining area and served him his breakfast. He started eating his breakfast and you were standing near him like a bodyguard. Then he looked at you and said, Jungkook, come eat your breakfast with me, baby. Smile. You don't want to eat your breakfast with him, but you can't say no, otherwise he'll become angry. And if he became angry, then he can do anything, so you can't take risk. That's why you nodded silently and started eating your breakfast with him. After having his breakfast, he left for his work after saying a sweet bye to you. And as always, he also kissed your forehead before leaving for his work. Now you are cleaning the living room. It's not like that. He don't have maids in his mansion. Actually, you do all work by your own wish because if you sit free, then you'll always think about that shit which is happening in your life. That's why you need distraction and you do household works. And there is a maid also and her name is Ruby and she help you in the work. She's like a friend to you. You were cleaning the table when Ruby come and looked at you. Ruby, why not go and take some rest? You are looking so weak. She said with broken voice. She also know about your condition. She know everything like how Jungkook treat you and all because she also lives here in servant quarters. She is so sweet and nice. She always try to help you. She is like a good friend. She always try to make you happy. She gives you confidence. You always need her by your side. Ruby, why don't you leave Mr. John and live a happy and peaceful life? She asked you the same thing for 20 times, but you always avoid her question. You remain silent like always. You know that you don't have anyone, and if you leave him, then where will you go? And second thing is that he'll never leave you. So what's the point to think that? She is asking you again and again, but you are not answering her, which makes her angry, and finally she shouted on you. Ruby, what's your problem, Ryan? Please say something, she shouted angrily, and your eyes became teary, which again made her soft. Ruby, Vine, today you have to answer. Tell me, I'll help you. Please, Vine. You closed your eyes and took a deep breath and finally answer her. Vine, okay, I'm ready to leave him, but first ask him that he's also ready to leave me. What you think, Ruby? That he'll leave me peacefully and then I can start a new life? No, he'll never set me free. Teary eyes. Ruby, run away, Vine. Run away from this hell. You chuckled after hearing her. Vine, and then he can't find me, right? He's a mafia, and if he find me, then I don't know what will happen to me. Vine, and where will I go after running away from him? I don't have anyone in this world. My parents think me as a burden. I can't go to my parents' house. Where will I go? Vine, so please I request to you, Ruby, that please don't show me dreams which can't be true. You said while crying, which broke her heart. Ruby, Vine, please don't cry. She hugged you tightly and started rubbing your back softly to make you calm down. By the way, let me tell you about their past, how they meet and how she get married to Jungkook and why Jungkook is like this. I mean, sometimes he behave abusive and sometimes sweet. Actually, your life was not normal from childhood. Your parents didn't accept you from your birth because you were a girl. That's why they hate you. They are so narrow minded and they have cheap mentality. But your grandma loves you and she take care of you. You lived with your grandma in village and your parents lived in city with your brother. You lived with your grandma for 19 years. And when you turned 20, your grandma left the world and then your parents took you with them. But they never treat you good and they always abuse you physically and mentally. Your family was connected with mafia and all, and your father was so greedy. He wants to become a successful businessman in mafia world, so he need money for that. He don't have enough money, so he decided to borrow a big amount from biggest mafia John Jungkook. At that time, Jungkook was famous for his kind nature, but now he became totally different. After taking money from him, he invested that money in his illegal business, and as a result, he faced loss in his business. But he promised Jungkook that he'll give his money in 5 months. But he didn't return his money in 5 months. That's why Jungkook come to your house to collect his money. But your father have nothing. And when he come to your house, he saw you and fall for you in first sight. Flashback. Jungkook is standing in front of your father with angry eyes and he is pointing a gun on your father. Actually, Jungkook is kind and good mafia, but whenever someone broke their promise, he became angry. Your father also did the same mistake. He broke his promise, that's why Jungkook is angry. But then your father started crying and told him that he faced huge loss in business, that's why he can't return his money. Then Jungkook's eyes fell on a beautiful girl who is hiding behind a pillar and she is looking at them with teary eyes. Jungkook asked your father, Dad, who is she? Jungkook, who is that girl? He said while pointing towards you, Mr. Lee, she is my daughter, Vian. Then Jungkook met you and he fell for your simplicity and he really likes you. Your polite nature and your low voice make him crazy for you. He can clearly see innocence in your eyes. He wants a partner like you who is innocent and pure, who don't know cheating in relationship. That's why he fell for you because he can see your heart through your eyes. That day Jungkook gave marriage proposal to your parents and your parents also accepted happily because now they don't have to return him money and they also got his power. In starting Jungkook was so sweet and nice and you was also happy because finally you are going to marry a right person who can give you happy life. That's why you also want to marry him. But suddenly everything changed when Jungkook met with a car accident and he got injury in his head. From that day, whenever his head hurt, he became angry and started hurting people. After 1 month, he got married to you and he started abusing you because after that accident, he changed completely and started abusing you. Flashback end. It's almost 5 months of your marriage and he is treating you very badly. You think that something is making him angry because he always abuses you in night and in morning he behave differently. I think someone is doing something to him.